Progressive Congresswoman Ilhan Omar facing understandable criticism almost every day for her various extremist takes on the Israelis' response to the Hamas attack. She'll now be facing a serious challenge in the 2024 Democratic primary. Former Minneapolis City Council member Don Samuels, who will join us in a moment, is challenging Omar for her seat. Now, he narrowly lost to her by about 2 percentage points last year in a race that no one thought would even be close. And now he may have even a clearer path to possible victory. Samuels is going after Omar's policies, both locally and internationally, including her stance on the Israel-Hamas war, saying she has even gone so far as boycotting speeches to Congress by leaders from India and Israel because of what she says were human rights objections. Omar has been criticizing Israel almost since the day of the attack and now regularly criticizes the response.
There are so many children in today's world who are witnessing with their own eyes the massacre that is taking place, the unfolding genocide of Gaza, of Palestinians in Gaza.
Where is your humanity? Where is your outrage? Where is your care for people?
Again, you can care for people. You can mourn the deaths of innocent civilians and also ask the question, why is this happening? Why is Israel bombing near hospitals? Because Hamas has set up camp there. Because they're firing rockets from those areas. Genocide, ethnic cleansing. These are words that fall into the debate that I had earlier in this show. Now, Omar has a long history of anti-Israel rhetoric, even before the current war. In 2012, during an Israeli operation against Hamas in Gaza, she wrote on social media, "Israel has hypnotized the world. May Allah awaken the people and help them see the evil doings of Israel." Even responding to criticism of the post 6 years later, writing, "Drawing attention to the apartheid Israel regime is far from hating Jews." 2019, she suggested that American politicians are paid to support Israel, using an anti-Semitic trope by claiming in a now-deleted post, "It's all about the Benjamins, baby." And in 2021, Omar seemed to compare Israel, as well as the U.S., to terror organizations by posting, "We must have the same level of accountability and justice for all victims of crime against humanity. We have seen unthinkable atrocities committed by the U.S., Hamas, Israel, Afghanistan, and the Taliban." And think about this. Omar opposed broad-based sanctions of Russia after its invasion of Ukraine, which was, of course, totally unprovoked, all the while supporting the boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement against Israel. Don Samuels, who's running to the right of Omar, says the Congresswoman's actions have frightened the Jewish community, with Samuels saying, quote, "Omar has offended many constituencies and undermined the Biden administration throughout her service in office." She represents Minnesota's 5th congressional district, which is overwhelmingly Democratic. It has a large Somali Muslim population. Omar is both Somali and Muslim. But the district also includes St. Louis Park, which has become a center of Minnesota Jewish life. Joining me now is congressional candidate Don Samuels. Thank you very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. All right, so how significant do you think Omar's recent comments about Israel are going to be to your campaign?
Well, I think if they were recent and singular, that they would there would be some kind of openness to try to understand her, but they are the last straw in a long series of insensitive statements about Israel and the Jewish people, and in a context of inconsistency where she accommodates governments like Qatar and Pakistan by taking trips there. In the case of Qatar, she attended the World Cup in a stadium built by slave labor. And of course, in the case of Pakistan, she accommodated a trip at their cost there in a government that oppresses freedoms and accommodates the killing of women and abuse of women. So it's her inconsistency in accommodating oppression and abuse while seeming to have a special nose for anything Israeli.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.